All right, joined by Brian Campbell coming off that win. How does everything feel? How's life at the moment?
It's definitely pretty crazy. I think, even for my caddy and I, it's just not completely soaked in yet, but we are just, on to the next. Played the Cognizant last week, and here at the Arnold Palmer Invitational is just a blessing. So we're just stoked to be on everything and just excited to keep playing. But yeah, things have changed for sure.
And what was the aftermath like with number of texts you got from friends and family there?
Oh my gosh! If I didn't reach back out to you, I just know it's crazy appreciated. But I had about 590 text messages and didn't had no idea what to do with it. Most of those were from my OC Gauntlet Fantasy Football League chat. So of course. But shout out to them. But no, it's just been the amount of support and the stories I've heard of people watching and supporting. It's just been amazing.
Like how I would imagine validating or confidence giving to come through and under Sunday pressure. Like how do you describe that?
Oh yeah, I mean, anytime you come through in contention and come out on top, I mean, it's going to just give you loads of confidence in what you're doing and belief. And there's always going to be tough days out there, but I think looking back on the good days is just really going to help you move forward and trust.
Well, and I heard you got a call from the commissioner as well
Yeah.
soon after that.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Oh, it was awesome. A voicemail from Jay, so I was able to see him this week and just tell him thanks for everything. And it was just really nice of him to do that.
Yeah. Well, I think about obviously there's just so much going on in your season, and Masters is coming up. You have your first Masters. Like, how do you look forward to that? Like, what are you thinking?
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to stay present when that's looming in a few weeks. So we're really just trying to enjoy every day. But we're so excited to go over there. I'm excited for my family, my dad, for them to see it, to walk it, and be there with me. So just so over the top excited.
Now, what makes you identify your dad in particular with that one?
I feel like, it's just been more special to him growing up. We used to watch it when I was so little. We'd watch the Masters every year growing up. And I think it was a bit, in the distance, maybe we'll be there one day. I hope we'll be there one day. And he actually opened my invitation yesterday to the Masters. And so I know that was a special moment for him and for me as well, and just our family as a whole.
Wait, so you gave him permission to open it just
did.
back at a different house or what?
At first I said no, and then I realized I actually need that stuff opened up right now. So I gave him the okay, so he's good.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But just over the week, I mean, there's just so many iconic parts of the week, the traditions, the par 3 contest. Like, what kinds of things are you looking forward to when it comes to the traditions?
Oh, definitely the par three contest. To have Kelsey back out there in the uniform and to just have fun for one day and kind of decompress. But really getting out there early and getting some practice rounds in and just seeing the property, being inside the ropes is just going to be really special.
Is there a certain part that you're most looking forward to the most when it comes to obviously just the first tee jitters? I was hearing Taylor Pendrith telling me that first tee is going to be biting his fingernails. Like what is it about the venue that you're thinking about or excited about?
Yeah, my legs will be jello on the first hole, no doubt. But I'm excited to see the iconic holes. Amen Corner, 12, 13, 15. But even early on, like hole 2, the par 5 is just such an iconic hole. So I'm really excited to get out there and see what it's going to take to play well there.
And then also I'm thinking about your win and what that meant. And obviously you toasted the tree. Tell us about afterwards toasting the tree with your caddy.
Yeah, that was fun for them to bring us out there and do that. But I'm jokingly saying that I need to grow some bamboo in my backyard as soon as I can, because got to pay homage to that for sure.
But I mean, like a pretty viral moment, though. You know that made the rounds, that picture, right?
Yeah. I guess it's funny for me because I was so locked in for just 4 days. My mind is so on the shots that I've hit all week long, and then for it to come down to one shot is just, it's a shame. But also, heck, I'll take it. Lucky bounces, you got to capitalize on those. So I was able to put myself back in position and put the pressure back on and make a birdie and close it out. So I was just proud of myself, but also very happy and pleased that it bounced off the tree.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and also, you almost quit the game 2 years ago. You had mentioned there in your winner's press conference. Like, how low did it get, and how'd you manage your way through that?
It was low. I was dealing with an injury in my left thumb area, and not having status, had to go back to first stage. Got through first stage, and second stage I had just a blow up hole. I made a quad, and thought I was out of it. And even that night, I was thinking, well, I guess I'm going to do something else. So we're going to figure out what that might look like. And I went out the next day and I shot like 8 under, got myself right back in it. And I was like, well, I guess we're playing more golf. So it's just this game's crazy. And, I guess shout out to the people who are grinding out there is, never give up. It's always so close, a lot closer than you think it might be.
What else would you have done with your career, with your life?
Oh, something golf related. I can't leave this game, no way. But who knows? Yeah,
Retail or management, or
I could maybe manage. I don't, but I would maybe coaching, anything in golf, just to stay close to the game. But yeah, happy to not be thinking about those thoughts now. Yeah.
Brian, appreciate the time, and good luck the rest of the way with the Masters coming up.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.